morning, ciao, I'm Maurizio, Agrichef on wheel is acting again, and we're gonna foraging for wild garlic. We found this beautiful garlic today, wild garlic. The smell is so nice. What I'm going to do is homemade ricotta and wild garlic ravioli filling with olive oil, salt and pepper, nothing else. And we're gonna do another recipe. When you're talking about wild garlic, the first thing that comes to your mind is pesto. We're gonna do a wild garlic pesto with seared scallop and hazelnut. So we picked our wild garlic. Now we're going to cook today some ravioli with ricotta, wild garlic and some scallop. We need to, when we did the dough for the pasta, we're running. Like quite to run it with the rolling pin the old-fashioned way. So add a bit of flour. We got little cutter. I'm using a square cutter in this moment, which you can choose any of the one you like. And we cut in the pasta. We need to do our wild garlic pesto. I quite like to do the pesto in a traditional way with the pestle and mortar, so it get more consistency. We mix it with the ricotta cheese and grana padano, parmigiano cheese, a bit of salt and pepper. When it's ready, we are ready now to fill our ravioli. Just get a little teaspoon and put a little bit of the filling on the center of the ravioli. Fold it. In this case, you need to make sure it's very well sealed, all the edge around, so when it's cooking, nothing is gonna come out. We do I would suggest about 9 ravioli per portion. That is a good main course portion. They're very filling, and the homemade pasta increase 1/3 during the cooking process. So you will have a generous main course portion. We do it with butter and sage. I like it to keep it simple, just to release the flavor of the wild garlic into our mouth. So we just put some butter to gently melt, some fresh sage. While we're doing this, we just put a pan with boiling water and salt and cook our ravioli. It won't take more than 2 minutes, so when they start floating, they're gonna be ready. We just gently toast the ravioli within the butter and sage, and you can cook a bit more. The butter have like a noisette effect, but I rather like it like this. Serving it, pour the butter on, a sprinkle of grana padano, and now I'm gonna eat them. We have in our scallop, so extra virgin olive oil. Get it hot, put some, I'm using in this case diced smoked pancetta. Sear the pancetta quite well, so you release all the fat which will be absorbed by the scallop. When it's hot, get the scallop, sear them on a quite generous heat in both sides. You see this gonna swollen up the scallop. Get your wild garlic pesto, which we did before. Do not cook the scallop too much. Make sure they're still tender. Just put some wild garlic pesto in the center of the plate. Place the scallop on top of your wild garlic pesto and add and scatter all the pancetta. You go on the plate, scatter all the pancetta around with a tiny bit of the oil as well, which will give this increase of the flavor of the pancetta. Now we just sprinkle some chopped pistachio, which roughly chopped pistachio, sprinkle them around, and I quite love red amaranth and the wild edible flower. So just go and pick some wild flower. Is some red amaranth, which has got that bitter taste, which goes very well with the sweetness, the pistachio and the wild garlic, and a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. And buon appetito!